Yes, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Sahara TV. This is the phone segment where we'd like to hear from you, the viewers, and the number to call is 917-284-9811. And of course, I'm joined by Adiola Fayon of Keeping It Real. Adiola, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. You look great. I'm looking in this cold weather, looking all nice.
I know, that's why I have my hat on. It keeps me
Yeah.
warm.
Yes, so how is everything?
It's going well. I can't wait
Good.
for the weather to be warm. But speaking of everything, we're very excited that the
Definitely.
election is, gradually coming up if it holds. Because humble parents, a lot of things are happening, my brother.
I know, but it's definitely got to. It definitely has to hold. There's
It
no
has
excuse
to
right now.
hold.
Every day we're getting reports of them squashing Boko Haram security.
I wonder.
I even heard about the story about them return. I mean, like 150 people. Not necessarily the girls, but some people got.
Some people were returned.
Yeah,
and,
so that's fantastic. So they have no excuses now. So
And because we're preparing for this election, we've been asking you guys, in view of the revelation of vote rigging in Ekiti State, if you think that the military can be trusted not to compromise the 2015 elections. What do you think?
we need a lot of transparency, honestly, and I think. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because they've been caught once. You don't want to be caught again. So they have to make sure that this election is as fair and balanced as possible.
I
Yeah.
see.
What do you think?
What about people that are saying that the election wasn't rigged in Ekiti, despite the tape, despite everything? Some people are still saying it wasn't rigged.
Those people are
Because-
delusional.
My first answer, actually, because we're reading your responses, and the first one
Right.
is from Folorun Paul, and he says, yes, the military can be trusted. APC is just crying because they will not be able to do what they know how to do best, which is rigging. So that was
No.
the first response. So
Exactly.
And I have another person too that said the election wasn't rigged in Ekiti. I
But the
think.
tapes were there. The evidence is
Yeah.
there. It's clear as day.
Well,
you can go
the
listen to it.
funniest thing,
Yeah.
the governor did not deny Fayose.
No, he didn't.
Said,
Right.
He said he was the one condemning the military or something, which
Exactly.
we know he's lying. He said,
Definitely.
go and listen very well. I was the one.
Right.
So.
Exactly. So he's not
And
denying that.
I
that
know,
tape,
right?
Exactly.
And Obani Koro denied it, but then his lawyer later said, well, it's true in the process of trying to defend him.
Exactly.
But the most ridiculous thing is hearing Mr. President saying that the whole thing was fabricated.
It couldn't have been fabricated. I don't know.
It could have been
I said it couldn't have been.
Yeah,
There's
when
no-
the people there said it was them.
This is indisputable evidence. It's clear as day. It's right there. To be honest with you, I think these people are
Yeah.
delusional.
So if
honestly.
the president can say it was fabricated, I won't blame other Nigerians that are still saying it's not true. But
Right.
in my opinion, I actually feel bad for the Nigerian military, okay? Because
Yes.
I feel like the military has been turned into, what should I say? Like during the time of Jonathan, it's like we've really rubbished the Nigerian military. We used to be,
Yeah.
if
The
not
dig-
one of the best, at least
Yeah,
in Africa.
in Africa, exactly.
Now we're like the joke.
Yeah, that's what I was
Of
going
the
to say.
whole,
Where's
the
the
whole continent.
Exactly. Where's
So,
the dignity?
Yeah. So their dignity is down. People laugh about them. They laugh at them now when you
Yeah.
talk about Nigerian military running away from Boko Haram. So when you talk about them handling the election, I actually feel bad for them. And maybe I shouldn't because I don't know why they had to cooperate with the people in the Ekiti State. But still,
And the thing was, they weren't just going to get to state. They were about to do it somewhere else. I think in Osun State
Osun
as well.
State as well.
Exactly.
And
So
they
it's
got busted.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Sumaila Ibrahim, and by the way, you guys feel free to call in.
Yes.
The number to call in, which they will put on the screen,
Screen right
is
now.
917-284-9811. 917-284. Yeah, I'll put the number on the screen.
Thank
so
you.
people can call.
Exactly.
So 917-284-9811. And the next answer is from Sumaila Ibrahim, if they can please put that up as well. And he says the military have been doing it, that is rigging for PDP. It's not something new. In fact, it's as far as 2003.
yes, some people actually, and I was supposed to get a guy on the radio show. Some people have said they have clear evidence, besides the one that just came out, that most of elections have always been rigged.
Most
Honestly,
of the
so-
elections.
Exactly.
I think the most ridiculous thing with the Ekiti State election is that I think the guy won every local government. That's
Yeah.
not possible. At least the incumbent governor should at least
At least
win his
win
own.
town.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so-
But to kind of not to dispute that, but they're saying Jonathan might not even win his own
He's a
town.
okay, I'll let you say that.
Well, hey, that's just some of the reports saying, that are coming out. Yes, who do we have next?
We'll also talk about what happened to Krika, but hey, because you brought that up.
Okay.
But the next tweet, the next Facebook page, Facebook comment, if they can please put up the Facebook comments, is from Luis Akpakpoya, and he says that why should the military be involved in the first place when we have the police and other paramilitary organizations? No, they should not be involved. Do you agree with that the military should not be involved?
I think they should be involved to keep it fair
Yeah.
and free. Yes,
I
and
think
for
we
to
need
provide
them
security.
too,
Yeah, we do
because-
exactly because there's reports about violence breaking out at at the polling.
Yeah, people will continue
Yeah.
to hire unemployed youth to cause havoc.
No, we need
Nigerians,
discipline.
we're more afraid of soldiers than police.
Exactly, because soldiers already they have their guns out, ready to shoot.
If we only have police, I don't think some
No.
people will abide by the law. I guess that's the main reason why we're
Yes.
supposed to have them. And I
Okay.
think we have a caller, right?
Yes. Yes, we have Michael from Italy. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, thank you for
Hello.
calling.
Yeah, Adiola, and
Hi.
yeah, please, I have some contributions to make.
Please,
Go
yes.
ahead.
We'd like to hear from you.
Yeah. The first thing is about the AKT staff. I was there a form of manipulation according to the audio record? Yes. Did PDP win by manipulation? Actually, no. Because it was very evident that APC lost the election in Ekiti. I've got friends, I've got family and all that in Ekiti, and the reality on ground was that APC did not win the election. But we should even look beyond the election, and we should actually look into the practice and all that surrounds it. To start with, the man presented to be the governor, Ayo Fayoshi, is not even qualified when the Nigerian constitution is clear. When you are being impeached, you have to stay for 10 years before you can come back to recontest the office. So that's where to start from. And when this one has been broken, so what are we talking about? He's not even qualified to be there in the first place. So every other thing does not even, when the foundation is not even standing, any other thing we build on it has no meaning. So that is what I want to say first.
Okay,
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much for your point.
Critically,
Say that again?
yeah. If you now look critically into the audio tapes and all that, you will see that no, it was actually a shame for a military man to stoop down to that level and be doing such racketing stuff with civilians. It is very, 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 very bad, and I never really expected that my father was in the military. I wouldn't think my father would ever do that. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. He is actually right in terms of like APC losing that election because a lot of people
Right.
wanted Fayose, which is
Yes.
something that I still don't understand till today because when he was there as a former governor, he embezzled I think 200 and something million naira.
A lot.
A lot of money.
Right.
He allegedly killed people. I don't know about that.
But did he get reprimanded?
No, well,
said he got rewarded.
He fled. Obasanjo
Right.
had EFCC go after him, and then he left the country. But you know, he
I mean, but they-
distributed a lot of bags of rice
Exactly.
and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if if they're still excited about electing him now, with all the stuff that have been going on.
I know it's it's a shame. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we have Norma from the Netherlands. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you for calling Sahara TV phone segment. What would you like to say?
I would like to contribute to what they're talking about. It is okay to use the military.
Yeah.
Okay,
go
yes.
ahead, please.
Please make it
Yes.
quick.
Yes, I'm here. Good evening. It's
Hi.
evening, the Netherlands.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, I would like to contribute to the
You're live.
discussion.
You can go ahead.
Especially about using military people for the election, I find that unacceptable.
Why?
The reason is we know that the military they are good in abusing human rights. So we have police and we have other organizations there that can do this job effectively. So why do we have to use the military? And secondly, this military, they have been...
Okay.
I think we lost
I
him.
think we lost the caller.
See, while I agree with him that the military can abuse power, at
Definitely.
the same
And
time,
human rights.
a lot of
concerns.
Nigerians believe you can buy off the police. I'm sorry, no offense to any Nigerian policeman or woman that may be watching, but not many people have confidence in the Nigerian police.
Right, and they feel like they could be compromised. Absolutely. And I just think, you
And
know,
obviously the military can also be compromised, but
True, as
not
we've
many people
seen.
will walk on up to a soldier
Right.
road
And because
in front
they're-
of everybody and try to offer them money.
exactly. Well, and again, because they're armed, and I think the fact that I think the military has a better way and better. They're well equipped to control and, you know, curb any violence that might arise.
Yeah, people
That's my-
respect them more. If
Yes, definitely.
just one soldier should show up
Yeah.
where hundreds of people are,
Right.
people would like, you know, they
Yeah,
would straighten up
disperse.
immediately
Straight up.
in Nigeria.
Right.
And I also think that as much as that is true, it shows us a level of fear
Right.
that not really a healthy fear.
Exactly.
That comes with the presence of the Nigerian military in Nigeria, and I think it comes back to what he's saying about them abusing power. Because I've seen where soldiers have treated people like they are not even.
Oh no, their human
beings.
rights record is definitely deplorable. It's not one to brag about. But in this, especially with this election, which is a monumental election in our country's history, we need to make sure that it's well controlled, it's free, and it's
Yeah.
fair. And honestly, I just think the military would do a better job than the.
I think so too.
Police,
So
exactly.
I think that we need them, but hey, everybody's
And we're
opinion
using
is
the military
different.
now. It's, you know, let's not, why change it right now at the 11th hour?
Yeah,
Don't give us
we-
another excuse to
yeah.
postpone the elections, please.
And Mohammed Sani Saibu, which is the fourth tweet, if they can please put that up, he says that the military should respect themselves and restrict to the constitutional role. It's demeaning for them to get involved in partisan politics. I think that's the cocoa of the matter is if they would restrict themselves to the constitutional rule. But we cannot guarantee
We
that
can't
that's
guarantee
what will
that. Sorry, we're not. Again, guys, we'd like to hear from you. The number to call is 917-284-9811.
Yes, please
Right.
call in. And I'm going to move on to the sixth tweet by Aleyu Alebaba, the sixth one. And he says that our military is what we have. U.S. military cannot come over to help us to conduct elections. If they can please put up the tweet, please. Desperate politicians in Nigeria have politicized the military to the extent that ordinary Nigerians believe that the military is working with the government in power. In my personal opinion, the military should not participate in the election. But he also said the Nigerian military is what we have. We can bring U.S.
Exactly.
military. So, and then he said they shouldn't participate. Then who's going to do it? Who's
Yeah,
going to
we
do
need
it?
to. They need to keep this election.
Don't we
in
have
check
more
and
soldiers than
well-controlled.
policemen in Nigeria? I know we have 200,000 soldiers and 300,000 paramilitary men or something. I know we have 500,000 altogether.
Altogether, right?
So,
and-
okay.
Right, and they're doing a good job with Boko Haram. So far.
What? Can you explain what you mean by that?
Recently, because I've been reading reports that they've been,
Okay.
you know, killing more
Nigerian
militants.
soldiers or
Foreign soldiers. And together, you know, let's give
no,
our
I'm
military some
giving
credit.
them kudos. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly.
Yeah, so again, we need them to keep the elections fair, free, balanced, and free of violence. So,
All right,
definitely
so
with
don't
that.
forget to call in. The number is up on the screen now.
Oh,
It's
yes, great.
917-284-9811. 917-284-9811. And the next tweet is from Debola Alaka, and he says, "We don't need them. Of course, they are already politicized."
In other words, they're compromised.
So we have a new caller.
Yes.
Hi, Abdul
Hello?
from Malaysia. Hi. Can you please turn off your live feed so
Hello?
that it's not echoing, because I can hear myself from where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, we can hear you. You're live at Sahara TV.
You're live. Please, go ahead. You have 1 minute.
Yeah. Hello, how are you doing?
We're
We're
good.
doing good.
Mrs. Adiola Fayeon, you are really doing a good job over there.
Thank
I
you.
really, really appreciate your job, man.
Thank you very much. What about Humble Prince?
Good.
You need to compliment him too.
I would love to speak about um, the issue of the military taking over in the elections.
Go ahead.
Yes, please go ahead. We're listening to you.
It is uncalled for anyway. It is uncalled for the military. Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it is uncalled for the military to intervene in the election because it is not in their constitutional role to get involved in the election in Nigeria. We have the police, the paramilitaries, and some other paramilitaries that can take over. Because the issue of Ekiti Saga, we can say now, gives everyone in Nigeria a good awareness that the PDP, I'm not in any party anyway, but it gives an awareness that the PDP can manipulate. Because if that kind of an amount of soldier can be deployed to Ekiti and Osun State, so definitely it is an order from above.
Okay. Thank you so
Are you
much for that.
understanding me now?
Yeah.
So we just have to let the police. We have the mobile police.
But can you trust the police?
Yeah,
The police
of
were
course,
were
you can
in
trust the
Ekiti
police.
too.
Everything is being politicized, quite all right, but
Yeah.
All right, I think we have
For sure.
another
All
caller.
right,
Thank you so much for calling.
But what about threats about Boko Haram saying they're going to stymie and intervene with the elections? We need our military to.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Who's the caller that we have? All right, I
Yes.
think they're still prepping him or her.
Yes.
But I don't know if I can trust the Nigerian military in terms of Boko Haram when it's only less than 6 weeks to the election, if
Right.
they've not really proven themselves in 5 years at least.
I know.
Hi, new caller. Welcome to Sahara TV. Hi, Wale.
Wally from London. How you doing, mate?
Okay, I think
Okay,
we lost him.
him. Okay. Yes,
So-
guys, please call back the numbers on your screen, 917-284-9811. We'd like to hear from you. Should the military be involved in the upcoming elections, March 28th?
And speaking of Boko Haram and the election, there are places where they held election even during war,
Definitely, right.
and was successful. So
Yeah,
I don't know
Syria,
how long
for
more.
example. Yeah.
Thank you. So for how long more would we push it back because
we
of
can't.
Boko Haram? If we didn't take Boko Haram seriously before
Right.
now, and this is the time that we're not taking Boko Haram seriously.
Right. I just want to say this to what I said earlier about them doing somewhat of a good job. On Wednesday, they said the Nigerian military said it had killed more than 300 rebels in an operation to retake the garrison town of Monguno in Borno State and
Okay.
10 other communities. So,
That's good to know.
caller, you don't seem impressed. Yeah, Joy, thank you for calling Sahara TV.
Okay. Yeah, I just want us to think aloud. In the AC, through Tinubu fought tooth and nail to retain Lagos during Obasanjo's regime, and then they went ahead to
I think
Joy,
you need
you
to
need to-
turn off
reclaim
your.
the Odua
Can you
state.
please turn off your computer, wherever you were listening to us, your live stream? Please turn it off because we can hear it.
Right, and there's a little delay, so that might confuse you.
Yeah, it's echoing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and they now went ahead to reclaim all the Odua states
Right.
during Jonathan's regime. I think there is definitely a lot that meets the eye because I couldn't imagine how they could not retain Ekiti this time around, even the rigging tape notwithstanding. Thank you.
No, thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much for calling.
Interesting.
Yep, and I'm gonna read more of the comments. Now,
Yes.
this is a funny one, okay? I started taking some of, how people will come in with pictures.
Right.
So I took some from APC side and
memes.
one from PDP side. And this is the 8th Facebook comment by Uche Chukwu Eze. We were asking if people can trust the military, and this is what he said. He put up a picture of Jonathan laughing while Buhari is crying, and he said, ha ha ha, don't mind him. He did cry before, and he will still cry again after 2015 election. Welcome once again to presidential race, Mr. Serial Loser. Like, really?
Wow. That's a Jonathan fan right there.
I know. And the very next one must be from a Buhari's fan. From a Buhari fan, because this is Adamu Salisu, and he says capital no in general, as in we're not trusting the military. And then he put up a photo of Jonathan climbing palm tree. It looks like palm tree, right?
Yep.
With like cutlass to cut the tree.
Yeah.
Now at least he answered the question. He said capital no, we're not trusting. The other guy did not answer the question at all. But this has become the trend among Nigerians, by the way. They will put up a photo like this, and then they will say 3 likes if you're in support of Buhari.
I know,
5
that
likes
seems to
if-
be the competition. But you know what, Jill, let's hear from you. What do you think about the military involvement in the election?
Honestly, I don't know. Let's take this
Let's take this
call.
caller, okay.
And then Abdul from India, welcome to Sahara TV.
Good evening, Adiola and Humble.
Yeah, thank you
I
so
would
much.
like to. You guys are doing a very, very nice job, and I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
bringing information in Nigeria and Africa to our TV, our computer screen, our mobile phone. But I
You're
would
welcome.
just like to ask a question.
Yes.
If you guys can address or push this to the public. Is there a way out for Nigeria if President goes, I mean, can he just go scot-free? Is there a legal way that these issues can be addressed? Let's say he leaves the seat tomorrow. Is there a legal way these issues can be addressed? I'm talking from the legal perspective. If you guys can just act practitioners.
What do you mean? Like the soldiers participating, it should be discussed? Is that what you're saying?
No. All the mess he has done.
You mean Jonathan?
Now we are in 21st century.
Are you suggesting that he should be jailed?
Wow.
Are you suggesting that
I
Mr.
think
President should
jailing
be
is,
jailed?
I think that's the simplest punishment you can do.
Nigerians
Wow.
are not afraid.
Because
Though.
jailing is
Look
just-
at my brother from India.
This Abdul is Abdul, you're not easy. Oh.
You're calling out your president just like that. Eh?
Saying he should be jailed.
It is
Well,
good, though.
Abdul, thank you so much for calling, man.
Thank you.
The point is not that.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks.
calling.
Wow.
I thought that was quite interesting.
Very interesting. Think the man should be
What do I think?
about the military.
We can't escape it. It's not as if this conversation we are having here on Sahara TV
Right.
will make them change their mind about anything. We just have this conversation so that people can actually think about stuff that are going on and not just accept anything.
Exactly, and for people
they
to-
can question stuff. I mean,
Right.
not that questioning it will change the mind of Mr. President
But
or
you know-
anybody, but at least now people know better that
Yeah,
hey,
and we try to encourage
can't really
people
trust
to,
them.
to think critically.
Yeah,
Critically, right?
yeah.
Critical
it's
thinking.
just
which
to
is-
engage people in critical thinking.
Yeah, very important and
Yeah,
everything. But
which is
again,
good.
if we didn't need the military involvement in this election, I don't even think the election would have been postponed to begin with. Because that was one of the
Yeah.
reasons
Eh,
they
well,
said
that's
because
a very tricky one because, we'll talk about that after
Okay,
we
yeah.
get this call. Hi, Bamide from London. Welcome to Sahara TV.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and
Thank you for calling.
Yeah, I'm calling from London.
Yes, please.
I just want to make a contribution, really,
Go ahead.
particularly regarding the intervention of the military in Ekiti's election last year. I should say quite categorically that it is not only unconstitutional, but such intervention should never have taking place. The traditional obligation of the military is to defend the country from internal and external aggression. So for the military to participate in such a thing, in such election, is entirely unconstitutional. So I just want to make such this kind of contribution. I just want to contribute, really.
Thank you, Bamidele. Thank you so much for that. But you know, I think one thing we really need to address is why was the military involved in the first place?
Okay.
Why did they want their involvement?
Well, I guess it's to ensure orderliness and that people don't rig the election, and because Nigerians are very afraid of soldiers in the first place.
Exactly.
I mean, here during the election, soldiers participate, didn't they?
No, we don't even have cops.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, that is true. I'm always going
Yeah,
about
we have
reporting,
we have high school.
covering it.
Yeah, we
That's
have
true.
local high school teachers.
You have volunteers.
Volunteers,
People that will
exactly.
volunteer
That's it.
to ensure election goes smoothly. We don't have
Exactly.
police. We don't have soldiers.
Nope.
Man, when will Nigeria get there? Chai, there is God though.
Well, first in the circumstances. I don't know anytime
Right
soon.
now it's needed. But
Yeah.
talking about the military being the
Yeah.
reason they postponed the election, you should know that earlier this month, as of
Yeah.
February 3rd, the Nigerian military said they were ready to conduct the election. They said they were ready. And then a few
Okay.
days later, when we had that, see,
Buff.
I actually have a screenshot, we're ready for elections. Service
Wow.
streets.
Okay.
And few days to the announcement that the election is postponed, suddenly we started hearing that the Nigerian president was having meetings with the military. And suddenly the military said they are not ready. They have to go and fight Boko Haram. So
I don't know what
I
it
think
is.
we have a new caller.
Yeah.
Hi, Ade from Canada.
A lot of international calls
Hello,
today.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, sorry, I would like to just give some brief update on my own view concerning the military intervention in Ekiti and in the 2015.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, please go ahead and make it quick because we're running out of time. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, the first thing I would like to say is this, that based on what happened in Ekiti, whether the military rigged for or against, I think the Fayose part is saying that they are working for APC anyway. But the point is this: whether they rigged for or against, since the military and even maybe the Nigerian government didn't think that it was fabricated, I think that has sent a wrong signal to the Nigerian people that the military has been completely politicized.
Yeah.
So whether even if they have good intention towards the 2015 election, I think, in my own opinion, we can't do without them.
Yeah.
But whether we like it or not, the military has been politicized, and all the recent events in Nigeria have shown positive light towards that the military has been put under this government and is not taking their rightful position. But what I would just say is that the Nigerian people, they need to stand up. And whoever they want to win the election, everybody needs to stand up and make sure that they are not being skinned out by the military or by the political class in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So that's just my own opinion. But I believe that the Ekiti audio was not fabricated.
Thank you.
Real? And though Fayose won, but I believe it will have been a very close election.
Yeah.
But I completely disagree that the military they were not biased. No, they were, and they
Thank
kind
you
of
so much.
Adi from Canada.
led the victory to the landslide.
Thank
for
you so much.
PDP. Thank you.
I
Adi,
like
thank you
that
for
he
calling.
pointed that out because a caller had said it that Fayose won the election. It's true, he won the
He
election,
won,
but
right.
the incumbent governor wouldn't have been beaten that badly
exactly.
if it would have been at least closer than it was. So if
Exactly.
not that it was rigged. So
Definitely. So, again, the outcome was affected in a negative way.
And I
so
think
we
I'm so
can't.
glad that tape came out before the
Yes.
general elections because now
Right.
people know better. People and the military also know now that
Like,
people don't
yeah.
trust them
And
now.
that they're being watched. They're under a
and that
microscope
they-
right now.
And that
so
they're being watched. I don't
definitely.
know, they may become unruly because of that. They may be harsher or whatever. But at least now they know that people know that,
Yeah, okay.
Sub-officer,
We're watching you.
Ekushemeo, have you collected your...
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it for 5,000 this time around
Hey,
or something?
Something.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not going to let you get away though. I want to know what you think.
Yeah, I'm saying that we can't really
Okay.
get away from it.
Okay, we have a. Okay, we have a caller. You callers keep saving Diola from answering the question, man. But anyway, we have Wale, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Thank you so much for calling Sahara TV. What would you like to say?
Hi. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please, you're live. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
We're doing great, man. Please, what would you like to say?
All right. Yeah, number one is I just want to commend you for the tremendous job you guys are doing on Sahara TV.
Thank you so much.
You know, I hold you in high esteem. Humble Prince, shout out to you. Hasna won today. Diola, you're fantastic. Looking good as ever, you know. All right. Quick one.
Thank you.
As regarding the audio tape, you know, I think it's important that you guys stop promoting what these guys got to say. In fact, for giving them audience, it's like you're giving them a platform to market a rotten rap. You know, you should just ignore them and continue to do what you believe in. I mean, telling the truth. I mean, saying what is the truth.
Yes.
All right. So Fayose, well, he lived in London. Everybody and every single Nigerians in this country that have lived in this country in the past 10, 15 years knows what this guy is all about. So if he is the one telling us that tape is not truth and having to defend what is indefensible, it's just a shame, you know. I've got nothing to say, but just to commend you guys for doing a tremendous job. More grace to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
God continue to support and protect you guys. That's all I got to say.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but you know, to what he says though, didn't Sahara reporters report that one of the governor's aides admitted that the tape is real?
Yeah, he's saying that
Exactly.
the tip is authentic. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were
he's saying that thank you for getting the information out to the people. At least now people know better. That's what he's saying.
Right. Sorry, your thing for your microphone. I think we have another caller. No, it's right there.
I think we have one more caller.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So my answer.
Yes. Should the military get involved? Yes or no?
We can't avoid it. Whether we say they should or they shouldn't, my opinion doesn't matter. I'm sorry, Humble Prince. I know you're all that. And,
No, I'm not. I'm humble.
But as far as the Nigerian government is concerned, your opinion still doesn't matter. But let's take the last the last caller, Abdul from Canada. Please go ahead.
Hello, hi, Deola. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Okay, yes. My contribution is just kind of advice to well-meaning Nigerians that they should let the election go smooth and well, so that what we witnessed, back in June 12th should not happen again. Because what I'm seeing on the internet and what people are talking about Nigerian, if they didn't do the election free and fair and credible, it's going to be disaster. I'm telling you, because I believe in media. Because gone are the days that Nigerians doesn't understand what the media is all about. Now, they still took their time, to go through, what is happening across, the whole Nigerian, and everybody is all aware of what is going on, all the happening. E.g., gone are the days, like I'm in Canada now, whatever happened in my village, I'm from Kogi State, where the so-called the Major General or whatever is from my village.
Okay.
If I can understand, I can view what went wrong for my village, you should know that every Nigerian now has access to internet and they know what is going on.
Right.
My advice to Nigerians is that they should make sure the election goes free and fair.
Thank you so much.
That's just my contribution.
Thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah, like what he said, the world is smaller now. The internet is everywhere.
And use your cell phones in this coming election.
Yes, please
Film
take
stuff.
pictures, film stuff, send it to us. Yeah, information is ubiquitous right now. So
I
you're
answered
being
your
watched.
question though. My
said-
opinion doesn't matter. They will still use soldiers.
Okay, but do you think it should be used?
I don't think so.
Really?
If corruption has been dealt with in Nigeria, we don't need soldiers, we don't need policemen, we just need maybe NYC or volunteers.
Exactly,
That's what
but-
we use in America, just
Right.
volunteers.
But the point is that hasn't been addressed. Corruption is still
If
at the bottom line. It's
corruption
still
has
the
been
underlying
addressed,
factor, right?
Hopefully Nigeria will get to that point someday that we won't need soldiers during election or policemen
Right.
or paramilitary or whatever, just volunteers.
Exactly, and then
And
the
it
violence
wouldn't
that
be
happened the last election, we want to make sure that doesn't happen again. We
I
have to
have
prevent
never
it.
heard of election rigging since I came to the US, like
Right.
rigging. But
Exactly.
hey, I'm going to
round up
read the
some,
last 3 comments quickly. The first one, which is the 10th comment, is from Nayo Edem, and he says, if you cannot trust them, then will you import American military for the job? Whether you trust them or not, they are the one you have, and you better learn to trust them or be ready for broken heart after elections. That's my stand as well.
Bottom
we
line,
can't
they're
do
here.
without them. There's nothing
Exactly.
we can do. It's the Nigerian presidency that can say that has the last word.
Exactly.
Anyway, Onyemwere Ukeje says that the Ekiti governorship election was not rigged. APC is a bad loser, period.
The tape says otherwise.
Yeah. And the last comment is from God's Power. See, I like his name. His first name is God's Power. His last name is God Sent.
Wow.
I like his name, and this is why I have to read his comments.
Okay.
You are too biased to be national news media, Sahara reports. You are nothing but a shame to media system.
Okay.
Even mothers sometimes spank their children to show little discipline, but you have been so biased about political information and everything. I know that Buhari is the one that owns Sahara reports, but you are a shame to Muslim and entire Nigeria.
Interesting.
Thank you so much. God's power, God sent. Wow, you know that Buhari owns Sahara TV. How come I didn't know that? This is so
Exactly.
interesting how outsiders know things
More information.
about in here that
Exactly.
Humble Prince, you didn't even tell
I
me
didn't
that,
even know that.
They were working for Buhari.
Yeah, really. I had no idea. Actually, you did that guy a favor because he had a lot of grammatical errors, but you know.
Oh
you
yeah,
saved
he
him there,
does.
so
But you know,
next-
he didn't even answer the question. The question is, can you
Exactly.
trust the military? And he's talking about how Sahara cannot be trusted. What have we done in asking
Exactly.
a question about trusting the military?
Maybe
We
we should use that one of these days as a phone segment.
I
Can
know,
we be
right?
trusted?
We were trying to engage him in critical thinking, but obviously he's not ready.
Exactly.
Even mothers spank their children. What has that
He
to
didn't even
do
say
with
spank. I saw he said smack.
smack their
Exactly.
children?
And we
Yeah.
just- you see?
If they smack them, that is even more than spank.
Exactly. So
That is good.
Well,
but
guys,
that's the last
yeah,
comment.
that's all the. So I guess in closing, like you said, you said our opinions don't really matter.
I mean, I would love if they tune in to hear you today, Humble Friends. I wish that our opinions, but that's another thing. Nigerians, our opinions doesn't really matter.
like
even
exactly.
the
Even
people,
with the protesting,
it doesn't matter. With the
petitions,
protests, it doesn't
petitions,
matter.
nothing really. They're gonna do what they
Look
want.
at the Bring Back Our Girls movement that Mr. President just trashed. He said,
Yeah.
is that how you get the girls back? By holding symbols and going about to other countries and talking on TV?
Well, you know, well, at least it kind of puts pressure on them, you know,
Of
and that's what
course it
social media
did.
is doing and
But he
protesting and
basically
voices,
let us
but
know that your opinion don't
really
count.
count. Yeah, huh? What a shame. But guys, that's all the
Thank you, everybody that called
phone segment we
in.
have been. And we're going to continue this on Wednesday on Live with the Humble Prince on Sahara FM Radio. Diola and I will be back again, and we'd like to hear what you guys will love to say. But we're going to check out right now and continue to enjoy the show. We have a beautiful lineup coming up, and stay tuned. Sahara TV.